going on, everybody? Just sitting here, eating some cantaloupe. That sweet, sweet cantaloupe. Jordan Retro. Jordan Retro review. Jordan Retro review. Alright guys, hey, what's going on? I just finished my cantaloupe. Sorry about that in the beginning there. So as you can tell, Jordan Retro box right behind me over here. Can you guys guess what it is? You probably already know from the title of the damn video. Anyways, what we have here, what I want to show you guys today, is an unboxing, of course, and a review of the Jordan 7 Marvin the Martian. Yep, I actually did pick these up. Got them at Foot Locker, and believe it or not, I was actually pretty surprised. These were actually sitting on shelves. Marvin the Martian, Jordan 7 Retros, a black Jordan sneaker sitting on shelves. What kind of world are we living in here? Jordan Retros sitting on shelves? No freaking way. But it happened. Sitting on shelves, they had my size. A size that's usually pretty hard to get, which is a size 9. Fit true to size. So I saw these sitting on the shelves. I'm like, you know what? Let's pick them up. Why the heck not, right? Nice shoe. I've always liked the 7. I've always loved the shape of the 7. It's a bit of like a high top here. And I've always loved Marvin the Martian growing up as a kid. Watching the cartoons, the Looney Tunes. Of course, Marvin the Martian is a character from the Looney Tunes. And he was actually one of my favorite characters, believe it or not. And I'm not too sure, you know, what in this shoe actually kind of brings tribute to Marvin the Martian. I'm guessing it's the colors, like, you know, some of the colors kind of represents Marvin the Martian's uniform, and what he kind of represented on the Looney Tunes cartoons. But aside from that, this is a Jordan Retro. It's pretty nice. It's not too bad. You know, I've been looking at this for quite some time now, and the construction, you know, these are one of the newer Jordan Retros, so the construction of it's pretty good. It's made out of you know, all leather over here on the upper. Pretty nice leather too. Now it's not my favorite kind of leather. When I picked this up and when I saw it, I was a little hesitant at first because the kind of leather that I like is that plush, really soft, the tumbled leather is what I really like. So this is more of this is definitely not like a stiff leather, that's for sure. It's a really, really nice leather, good quality. But I'd say it's more like a crispy leather, which is not bad. It's really nice, well-made shoe. So, you know, I figured why the hell not? On the back, of course, you got the 23 there in the Marvin the Martian colors. The sole, I think the sole is where you see most of the colors here, and that's supposed to represent Marvin the Martian as well. You've got the Jumpman logo down the bottom of the sole as well. Overall, a pretty good shoe. Comfortable too, not too bad. Like I said, the leather is pretty good. You got the red Jumpman on the side over here. I just couldn't believe that these were sitting on shelves. You know, when the release notes came out about this shoe and they announced it, I was kind of, I was thinking to myself that these are gonna sell out. You know, I'm not even gonna have a chance. I'm not even gonna have a shot in hell at these. Usually black Jordan Retros, they sell very, very well, especially being one of the older models. And I was very surprised to see this still sitting on shelves, and I think that's because you know, Jordan and Nike, they've done a pretty good job at there's a good thing and a bad thing actually. It's just they've done a pretty good job at kind of weeding out the resellers of shoes, and people who buy them and then just post them up on the internet for absurd resale prices. Because this shoe retail costs $245 Canadian. I live in Toronto, Canada, so these are $245 Canadian before taxes. So after taxes, it came out to $275. So that is not cheap. That is not cheap. And if you think about it, these, you know, Jordan Retros, there's new releases almost every weekend, and it's hard to keep up at these prices. Like, I personally, I cannot do it. I cannot go every weekend to pick up a Jordan, and that's just the reality. And I think that's because of that, a lot of people are feeling that kind of heat as well. You know, you can't go every weekend and drop, you know, almost $300 on a shoe. So this is by no means a steal. This is by no means a cheap sneaker. Value, I don't know how much value you would get out of these sneakers too at that kind of price, but it is available. So that is one of the biggest things, is that Jordan Retros, you know, for a lot of the models, they sell out. You know, that's why, again, I was surprised to see this on the shelves. The Jordan, look at the 4s, you know? Look at the Oreos that had the tumbled leather. That sold out, and it was very hard to get on release day. Forget the days after release day. You know, you can't even get them on release day unless you're kind of camping, or you camp out on the websites as well. So in terms of, you know, availability, I would say if you want to grab a Jordan, you want to go out with no hassles, and you know, you want to go to the store, take a look at it, and try something on. God forbid you can try on a shoe these days. You go to Foot Locker, go to Champs. They have these sitting on shelves right now, and no one's buying them. They have full line of sizes like that. This is a size 9, and I think they had even more in the back. This wasn't the only size 9 in the store. They look pretty good on feet. You know, I put them on. I tried them on with some maroon joggers. I don't know if maroon is the right color for these shoes, but anyways, I love wearing joggers with, you know, these retro Jordans. Again, the cuff, you stick it up here, right behind the tongue. Should look pretty nice. Let me know if let me know if you guys pick these up. This is by no means a brand new review. You know, this shoe's been out for a few weeks already, and after a few weeks of a Jordan retro release, and you can still grab them very easily on shelf. I think that's a pretty good reason to pick these up, and it's a good quality shoe. Like I said, it's still a very, very good quality shoe. These remastered, or these re-retro Jordans that are coming out lately, you know, the public was, you know, screaming for more quality in the Jordans, and I think they're doing an okay job putting it in. They're doing an okay job, you know, upping the quality on these Jordans lately. So they're not too bad. So I'll give you a look at them. Here you go, both side by side here. Here's the pair, and you know, it's a good everyday shoe. Like I said, it's a black Jordan. You can pretty much wear these with almost anything, and it'll look good. You can even ball in these shoes if you want, though. I think nowadays not too many people ball in Jordan retros. It's more of like a lifestyle thing, right? So let me know if you're gonna pick these up. Let me know if you like these. I don't know. It's for some reason I'm thinking that maybe these are not as desirable since they're sitting on shelves. I don't know. Maybe it's because the Barcelona Knights came out before these ones, and everyone was calling those shoes the Marvin the Martians, and those ones sold out. You couldn't get those. So it's funny. It's very funny that these were sitting on shelves, but I'm happy that they were sitting on shelves, because it means that I could easily walk in there after work, weeks after release day, and pick them up with no hassles. So that's it, guys. Marvin the Martian Jordan 7 Retros. Not a bad shoe. Not a bad shoe. Still readily available if you want them on the shelves. Still very easy to cop if you want them. Still very expensive, of course. But like I said, it's a Jordan that you can actually go to the store and get with no hassles. And you can't say that about a lot of these Jordan retros that are releasing lately. So let me know if you're going to pick these up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like these. Let me know if you like these or the Barcelona Knights 7s better. Those ones, when they announced, they were kind of being called the Marvin the Martians. I'm not too sure why. I don't know what the whole mix-up was there. But these are the Marvin the Martians. And if you want, just stroll into your local Foot Locker, Champs. I guarantee you they'll have them on the shelf there. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video down below. Leave me comments and let me know what you think. And stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.